following is a feature presentation of SVGN, the Sports Video Game Network. Hard to believe that the Carolina Panthers franchise isn't even 30 years old yet, because it feels like they've ingratiated themselves well into the NFL. However, they still need to get a Super Bowl in order to really make their name in this league. They are 2-0, and they're hoping to start 3-0 today. Hopefully, that will lead them to a Super Bowl. But in order to get to 3-0, they have to beat another 2-0 team still looking for their first Super Bowl in the Minnesota Vikings. They will be hosting them today in Charlotte. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Game of the Week here on SVGN, the Sports Video Game Network. I'm your host, Joe. Now, some of you might be wondering why exactly this is counted as a Week 4 game when we didn't have Week 3, and that is because of the ongoing saga that happened with the NFL Players and Players Union, because all of the NFL players found out that they are actually in a video game and wanted more compensation than what they were getting, because they were currently getting no compensation at all, being that they are video game characters, technically speaking. However, after some negotiations with the NFL Players Union did manage to get a week-long strike to be over. However, they were forced to cancel literally every game of Week 3, so they are considering that no longer a thing. Just like with the 1987 player strike, we are skipping over Week 3 and just going straight to Week 4, which means we have to play by Week 4 rules, and that is, we look at what is the best matchup based on previous weeks, based off of the last week that we have data for, and we will use that to determine what game will be the Game of the Week broadcasted. And thus, because these two teams are the only 2-0 teams facing each other this week, that we are going to focus on them. Sorry to all Rams and Bengals fans that were hoping to see their teams play here on the Game of the Week for SVGN. However, there were two games from last week that will be rescheduled and will be put onto later weeks in the schedule, and that is the Texans-Jaguars game and the Patriots-Jets game, and that's because both of those games are divisional matchups, so they are of great importance to those teams involved. However, right now, we're going to focus on this game between these two teams. Both of them starting out really well. However, they do have some problems up ahead of them. They have some lingering injuries, in particular for the Panthers. They are missing out on their starting running back, Miles Sanders. So, both of these teams looking that maybe they can get something out of this. Minnesota Vikings are currently healthy that we know of, but there was last year, a lot of people called them frauds last year with their 13-3 record, and they're trying to show that last year, okay, they didn't finish off well, but that was not a fluke. They are going to do well this year as well. And in order to really do that, they need to get a good start here, hoping to get to 3-0. We will bring you more of this game when we go back down to the field to start the game. And here we are, down here at Bank of America Stadium. Vikings will call heads, and it will be heads indeed. And they will elect to return. Eddie Pinero, the kicker for the Panthers, he will kick to Tyson Chandler, the kick returner, who is back to return it from about the 7.5, and he'll get taken down immediately. Let's take a look at that Vikings starting offense, starting with their quarterback, Kirk Cousins, who is tied with Ryan Tannehill of the Titans as being the third longest tenured quarterback in the NFL, only behind Matthew Stafford of the Rams and Aaron Rodgers of the Jets. In backfield with him are C.J. Ham, the fullback, and Alexander Mattison, the running back. Justin Jefferson and rookie Jordan Addison are the wide receivers. T.J. Hawkinson is the tight end. He will be lining up on the line alongside Garrett Bradbury, Ezra Cleveland, Ed Ingram, Christian Darrisaw, and Brian O'Neill. The head coach is Kevin O'Connell, and the offensive coordinator is Wes Phillips. First and 10 for the Vikings. They'll take it at their own 14, technically 14, right? It looks more like the 15. And they'll get the first down on that one. Off a nice throw to Madison. First and 10 yet again. Cousins dropping back, throws for T.J. Hawkinson, but overthrows him a little bit, incomplete. Let's take a look at that Panthers starting defense. Derek Brown, Shai Tuttle, and Deshaun Williams are all on the line. Brian Burns, Frankie Luvu, Shaq Thompson, and Justin Houston are the linebackers. J.C. Horn and Dante Jackson are the corners. Xavier Woods and Von Bell in the backfield as the safeties. Ejiro Evero is the defensive coordinator, and special teams coordinator for the Panthers is Chris Tabor. 2nd and 10 for the Vikings. Cousins dropping back, looking, fires for Addison yet again, and he does overthrow him a little bit, but it's enough for a first down. He's able to dive and get it. 1st and 10 at just shy of midfield. Cousins dropping back. Oh, offensive line breaks down on him, but TJ Hawkinson, he gets the throw to him. And it's first down into Panthers territory. 1st and 10 for Minnesota. Cousins, play action. Looking, fires to his right for Addison. Addison is going to get into first down territory, but just shy of the red zone. Another 1st and 10. Cousins in shotgun formation. Looking, fires for Addison yet again, but overthrows him by quite a bit. So it's 2nd and 10. Cousins in shotgun. Looking for an open man. He's going to run with himself. Just gets that pass off in time for Justin Jefferson, the reigning offensive player of the year. So it's barely a first down. 1st and 10. Cousins will be in shotgun formation just outside the 10. And he throws to Jefferson in the back of the end zone, but he was way off target on that one. 2nd and 10 for Minnesota. Cousins in shotgun. Looking. Fires it off in time. Throw is off. Incomplete. That was a thrown away ball. No one even near him. But he had to get rid of it somehow. 3rd and 10. Throw is for Addison. And it is nearly picked off. So it's 4th down, and they're going to just settle for the 3 points. Greg Joseph to pick it up. It's up, and it's blocked! It is blocked by Carolina. It's a fumble, and it's picked up by Derek Brown. He's going to get good distance on that return. So the Panthers will get the ball now with Bryce Young, rookie sensation in shotgun, but he is wrapped up by Harrison Phillips. 2nd and 18. Let's take a look at that starting offense for the Panthers. And of course, we have to talk about rookie sensation Bryce Young, the QB out of Alabama, 4th starting QB out of Alabama, alongside Jalen Hurts of the Eagles, Mac Jones of the Patriots, and of course, Tua Tagovailoa of the Dolphins. Chuba Hubbard is the running back in the backfield to start today. Adam Thielen, DJ Chark, and rookie Jonathan Mingo are all the wide receivers. Hayden Hurst, the tight end, lining up on the line alongside Bradley Bozeman, Brady Christensen, Austin Corbett, Ika Mekwanu, and Taylor Motton. Frank Reich is the head coach for Carolina, Thomas Brown the offensive coordinator. 2nd and 18. Young in shotgun formation. Looking, tries to move forward a little bit, but Dean Lowry wraps him up for a sack. It's 3rd and 25. Let's take a look at that Vikings starting defense. Dean Lowry, Kairos Tonga, and Harrison Phillips all lining up on the line. Marcus Davenport, Jordan Hicks, Brian Asamoah, and Danielle Hunter are your linebackers. Byron Murphy, Caleb Edwards, your corners. And for your safeties in the backfield, Cameron Bynum and Harrison Smith. Brian Flores is the defensive coordinator, and Matt Daniels is the special teams coordinator for the Vikings. 3rd and really long. Young in shotgun formation yet again. Looking and throws for Chuba Hubbard, but he can't get to it. Incomplete. So it's a 3 and out for the Panthers, and they're forced to punt. And this is Johnny Hecker, who punts it for Carolina. That's Brandon Powell to return the punt. Going to take from about the 18. And he gets to about the 25 of the Vikings. So 1st and 10 Minnesota on what's technically their 24. Cousins in shotgun. Looks and fires for TJ Hawkinson. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Cousins in shotgun formation. For an open man. Fires for TJ Hawkinson. He's got it. Wall covered, and he gets to about the 39. 1st and 10 for Minnesota yet again. Cousins looking. Fires for Addison, and he's going to overthrow him. Incomplete. Shotgun. Looking and fires to his right for TJ Hawkinson again, but it's incomplete. 3rd and 10 for Minnesota. Cousins hands off to Madison. Madison, he's going to get the first down and then some. And he gets into Panthers territory. Madison, the starting running back to replace Stephon Diggs, who was let go of in the offseason. And that's 1st and 10. Cousins fires over the middle. And it's a jumping catch by TJ Hawkinson. And he is going to be just shy of the red zone, but it's a 1st down, so they move those chains. 1st and 10 on the 22. Cousins, play action. Looking and fires for Addison. And he finds him with a deep jumping ball, and he's just shy of the goal line. 1st and goal, and they're going to say he's on the 2. Cousins tosses to Madison, and Madison's just going to stroll right in there. Touchdown. Vikings get first blood for this one. Alexander Madison will be the first one to get points on the board. And here's the point from Greg Joseph. It is up, and it is good. So it's Vikings leading 7-0 with just over 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Blackshear back to return for the Panthers. He's going to take this from about the 5. He's going to get to the 20. He stopped at about the 22. 1st and 10 for Carolina. They're hoping this drive will go better than the first one they had today. And off to Chuba Hubbard. Hubbard's going to get to about the 26. A gain of about 3. 2nd and 7. Young, dropping back. Throw is for DJ Chark, who jumps up to catch it. Diving defender, unable to take him down as he gets into Vikings territory for the 1st down for Carolina. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Young dropping back. Looking, fires to his left for the rookie Mingo, who's diving and can't get the ball, so it's incomplete. 2nd and 10, Carolina. Young in shotgun formation. Looking, fires to his left. He was looking for what looks like Adam Thielen. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get to Adam Thielen. Oh, well, Young dropping back. Looking and fires for Adam Thielen yet again. This time he is successful on the 1st down on this one. And he gets into the red zone to about the 12. One last play for the first quarter. Young in shotgun formation, 1st and 10. Young gonna run with it himself, and he's gonna get wrapped up by Jordan Hicks. So at the end of the first quarter, Vikings lead this one 7-0. 2nd and 12. Young will be in shotgun formation yet again. Drops back a little bit. Throw is deflected, but at least it wasn't picked. 3rd and 12. Yeah, had to hurry to get rid of that one. 3rd and 12. Throws for Adam Thielen. He dives but can't make it, so they are going to try to settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a 32-yarder. Eddie Pinero. Kick is up on the way, and it is good. So, it's not a touchdown, but it's at least points. So it's 7-3. Vikings still have the lead, and they get the ball now. Ty Chandler back to return for Minnesota, and he will take this from about a yard back in his own end zone. He's going to get to the 15, to the 20, he's at the 25, he's at the 30, and he's taken down at about the 31.5. 1st and 10 for Kirk Cousins and the Vikings. Cousins dropping back. Looking and fires to his right for Addison. Jordan Addison's going to make a nice-looking catch. He's going to get into Panthers territory. He's going to get taken down at about the 47. 1st and 10. And off to Madison. Madison is going to be just shy of the 1st down, so a 9-yard run. 2nd and 1. Cousins in shotgun formation. Looking. He's going to run with it, but he gets taken down by Derek Brown, who was really aggressive on that play, so it's now a 3rd and 9. Cousins, play action. Gotta get rid of it quickly. Throws for Jefferson. Justin Jefferson will not be caught. Touchdown, Vikings. So they will make this at least 10 points. A nice looking throw to the Offensive Player of the Year, Justin Jefferson. I'm sure he was taken first in a lot of fantasy drafts this year. And it is now 14-3. Blackshear back to return for the Panthers on this kickoff return. He's going to take it from about the 2.5. 15. Gets to about the 20, and he's wrapped up and taken down at the 20.5. 1st and 10. Young in the shotgun. Looking. Fires to his left. throws it out of bounds. Incomplete. Looked like he was aiming for Jonathan Mingo, the rookie, on that one. 2nd and 10. Young tosses it to Hubbard. Hubbard is going to get about 3 yards? Yes, they'll say 3 yards. 3rd and 7. Young hands off to Hubbard yet again. Hubbard's going to run along the sideline this time, and he's going to get the first down for the Panthers. But they're still in their own territory. Young in shotgun formation. 1st and 10. Young. Oh, he gets swarmed by the Vikings defense. Brian Asamoah. Now, for a second there, I thought they were the Purple People Eaters of the 70s. 2nd and 20. Young dropping back. Throws out of bounds. He had to get rid of it somehow, or he was going to be taken out. 3rd and 20. Young dropping back. For an open man. He's going to fire for Adam Thielen, who does not get far enough. Not even close. It's 4th and 12, and they're forced to punt. Johnny Hecker punts this ball away. Brandon Powell back to return. He's going to take this from the 20 to the 30. Gets up to about the 36, and he's finally stopped. 1st and 10 for Minnesota. Cousins. Play action. Looking. Fires to over the middle for Madison. Madison's going to get just to midfield. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Shotgun formation for Cousins on a 1st and 10. Looking. Fires to his right, and he gets picked off. It is Von Bell with the pick for Carolina. Hopefully they can get some more points this time before halftime. 1st and 10, tosses to Hubbard. Hubbard is going to get to about the 46. I'm going to say 45 and a half. 2nd and 7. Young throws to his right for DJ Chark, who can't get the ball. He's overthrown. 3rd and 7 for Carolina. Young dropping back. Throws over the middle for Thielen. Thielen's got the first down and more. 1st and 10. We're going to start this set of downs from about the 43. Young tosses to Hubbard. Hubbard's going to run along the side, and he's going to get to about the 37. 2nd and 4. Young in shotgun formation. Looking for an open man. Throws to his right. DJ Chark is unable to take this one. It is Bynum, Cameron Bynum, who will get the pick back for Minnesota. 1st and 10. They're going to take this from about the 15 and a half. Cousins looking and throws for a shovel pass to Madison, who doesn't quite get back to the line of scrimmage. Vikings are going to use their first timeout. 2nd and 11. Cousins in shotgun. Drops back even further. Throw is to Addison, and he can't get it. Overthrown, but not picked, thankfully, although it almost was. 3rd and 11. Cousins. Play action. Oh, I thought it was a handoff. Goes over the middle. It's incomplete. 4th and 11. And the Vikings will be forced to punt this ball. Ryan Wright, the punter, Blackshear back to return the ball for Carolina. He's going to take this from about the 39. And he's going to get just shy of 10 yards. So it's 1st and 10 with 36 seconds left to go in the half. And we have 2 or 3 more plays in him before the halftime. Young dropping back, throws out of bounds for this one. Just decided to throw it away. He didn't like how that defensive line was coming after him. 2nd and 10. Young in shotgun formation. Throw is over to his right for DJ Chark, who has to dive. The defender dives to get him. He might be gone on this one, but he's wrapped up, and that is going to do it for the half. The Vikings go into halftime with a 14-3 lead, but Panthers will get it back after halftime. Next week, it's the next chapter in a long-running NFC rivalry as Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys head to San Francisco to try and get revenge on Brock Purdy and the 49ers. That's coming up next week on SVGN, the Sports Video Game Network. Panthers will now take the ball. Blackshear is going to be back to return. He's going to take this from about the 5. Blackshear gets to about the 17. Raheem Blackshear, decent return. Bryce Young in shotgun formation on the 1st and 10. He gets wrapped up by Jordan Hicks. So it is now 2nd and 12. Young tosses to Hubbard. Hubbard gonna have plenty of blocking room. Can he get the first down? He will, and then a little bit extra. 1st down. Oh, that is bad. Chuba Hubbard is injured. So now they're going to have to go for their third string running back. And they're bringing in Raheem Blackshear. He does kick and punt returns, so he can definitely get some speed. 1st and 10. Young throws for Blackshear on a shovel pass. Blackshear gonna get the first down and more, and he fumbles the ball, and it's picked up by a Caleb Evans. Not a good look on that screen pass. So the Vikings get the ball now in Panthers territory. 1st and 10. Madison taken down 6 yards back, but they're still technically in Panthers territory. 2nd and 16. Cousins dropping back at wall and shotgun. Looking, plenty of time, throws it to his right for Hawkinson, but he can't get a hold of it. Incomplete. 3rd and 16. Cousins in shotgun, drops back yet again. Looking for an open man. Throws to his left for Jefferson. Jefferson's going to get the first down and more. He was wide open. Justin Jefferson just finds ways to make great plays. So it's 1st and 10 from about the 28. Cousins dropping back. He's going to run forward. He's going to take it himself. And he's going to get to into the red zone. And they're saying he got the first down. 1st and 10. How about the surprising legs on Cousins? The former Washington quarterback. And off to Madison, but he didn't get very far. Could you imagine this Commanders team that is now with Cousins? They'd practically be unstoppable. Throws for Addison, and it's incomplete. Way overthrown on that one. Cousins dropping back. Throw is for Ham, who somehow manages to get it. Did he get the first down? Yes, he did. A first down from the fullback. 1st and goal at the 7. Cousins tosses for Madison. Madison, oh, he's just going to stroll in there. Touchdown, Vikings! So that now makes it a 21-3 game if the extra point goes through off of Greg Joseph's leg. Kick is on the way, and it is good. Greg Joseph makes this an 18-point game. Blackshear back to return. He's going to have to pull double duty. Going to take this from the 1, and he's going to get to about the 13. 1st and 10 for Carolina. They're going to stay at the 12. Young dropping back. Throw is to his right. It's a wide open DJ Chark. He overthrows him a little bit, but Chark able to dive and get it. First down at about the 40. 1st and 10 for Carolina. They need some help. Toss for Blackshear. Blackshear going to run along the sideline. He's going to get the first down and technically into Vikings territory at the 49. 1st and 10 Carolina. Young hands off to Blackshear yet again. Does not get very far. 2nd and 9. Toss for Blackshear. Blackshear going to run along the sideline yet again. He's going to get the first down and more. And he's going to get to about the 31 of the Vikings. 1st and 10 for Carolina. Young dropping back. He's going to try and throw this time. Throw is for Blackshear. Blackshear gets wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage on that screen pass, so it's 2nd and 13. Young in shotgun formation. For an open man. He's going to run with it himself, and he is going to push forward. Technically a sack by Dean Lowry, but he got just short of the line of scrimmage, but also on the line of scrimmage, so 3rd and 13. Young in shotgun formation. Throw is for Jonathan Mingo, who can't quite get it. Incomplete pass. So it is now 4th and 13, and the Panthers will just go for the points on this one. Canero's kick from about 46. It's up and it's good. 21-6. And Ty Chandler will take this kick back for the Vikings from about the 6-yard line. Canero is the kicker. It's about the 26, so he got about a gain of 20, did Chandler. 1st and 10 for Minnesota. Cousins, play action, looking to his left for Justin Jefferson, but he overthrows him, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Cousins dropping back, looking over to his right, and overthrows Jordan Addison, the rookie, by a good amount. So it's 3rd and 10. Cousins, looking, fires to his right again, And Addison dives for it again. A little closer this time, but not quite enough. So they're forced to punt. Brandon Powell's punt. Taking from about the 20. And Blackshear's going to take this from about the 27. And gets about 10 yards, maybe. 14 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Young, shotgun formation. Looking, fires over the middle. Adam Thielen just couldn't hang on. So the Vikings lead 21-6 going into the fourth quarter. 2nd and 10. Toss to Blackshear, and he gets to the line of scrimmage, but not much more. 3rd and 8. Young in shotgun formation. Looking, firing to his right for Chark. Chark's gonna take this. He's wide open. Can he? Could he? Will he? He won't, but he will get to about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, Carolina. Young, looking, fires to his left, and it's incomplete. It looked like that was intended for Hayden Hurst, the tight end. So 2nd and goal. Young gonna hand it off to Blackshear, and Blackshear is gonna get stopped at about the 2. 3rd and goal, Carolina. Young in shotgun formation. Looking for an open man. Got plenty of room in the end zone. Throw it, fires for the back of it, but can't find his target. Overthrown. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Young hands off to Blackshear, and he'll run in. Touchdown! Without any opposition from Minnesota. Raheem Blackshear. And if they can get the extra point on this, it'll be an 8-point game. An arrow kick is on the way, and it is good. So it's 21-13. Unfortunately, that is 2 scores in Tecmo. Onside kick gets recovered by Cousins, who'll get just shy of midfield. 1st and 10 in shallow Vikings territory. Cousins looking, fires to his right. It's for Addison. Addison is unopposed. No one's catching him. Touchdown, Minnesota Vikings. Jordan Addison, first play of the drive, gets a nice looking touchdown from Cousins. And with Greg Joseph's kick on the way, it is good. It is 28-13. Carolina now trailing once again by 3 scores. Blackshear back to return for the Panthers. He's going to take this from about the 2.5. And he's going to get a tackle broken, but gets stopped at about the 15. Panthers still have work to do. Young in shotgun formation. This one might be over, but he's not going to give up unless Brian Asamoah says you will give up. It is 2nd and long now. Safety threatening territory now. Toss for Raheem Blackshear. And he is going to barely get past the line of scrimmage on this one. 3rd and still very long. It's 18 yards. Young in the end zone in shotgun formation. Offensive line trying to help him out. He's going to throw over the middle for Adam Thielen. Thielen might be wide open. He might get this 1st down. He will. And a tiny bit extra. 1st and 10 for Carolina. They are not giving up yet. Young gets immediately sacked by Dean Lowry. 2nd and 17. Young dropping back. Offensive line folds. The defense, he's able to get the ball off in time for it to technically be incomplete, but he got it away. 3rd and 17. Young in shotgun. Looking and throwing over the middle for Thielen. He can't get him. That was surrounded by purple helmets and white jerseys. It's 4th and 17. They have to go for it. Hand off to Blackshear, who will barely get any yardage. So Vikings take over just outside of the red zone for Panthers. 1st and 10. And Madison will get wrapped up on that one. 2nd and 15. Cousins hands off to Madison again. And defense able to let him get a little bit of extra yardage on that one. 3rd and 13 for Minnesota. Hand off to Madison yet again. He's going to get a little bit more. 4th and 3, they're just going to settle for the field goal by Greg Joseph. Kick on the way. And it's good. So it's 31-13. Blackshear will be back to return for this kickoff from Joseph. I'll take it from about the 8.5. He's going to get to 25, and they'll get stopped there. Carolina's got a pretty tough road ahead of them. They got to go to Detroit and then to Miami, where they have a bye week. First and 10 throw is incomplete on that one. Minnesota, meanwhile, not much better. They get Kansas City after this, but then they go to Chicago. Second and 10, throw is for Chark. Chark wide open. Can he? Could he? Will he? He gets into the red zone, and he's finally stopped at about the 10. And the Panthers are going to call their first time out. So it is first and 10 in Minnesota territory for Carolina. Young in shotgun formation. Offensive line fails him on this one. It's Brian Asamoah. Second and 20. Young dropping back. Plenty of time. Well, not much. He throws for Adam Thielen, who can't quite get it. Third and 20. They can still technically get a first down, but they barely get any room. So it's fourth and 20. They have to go for it. Down by this much, they have no other choice. Blackshear not going to get anywhere close. The Vikings pretty much have sealed this one away. Sealed it away like last drive, but that's fine. Madison is going to get decent yardage. Second and 7. Panthers forced to call their second timeout. But it seems the Vikings will go to 3-0, while Carolina will sadly drop to 2-1. Madison going to get the toss on this one. He'll get the first down and more. And this game is basically over with less than a minute to go. No victory formation in Tecmo, but you'd have maybe 2 or 3 more plays left. Madison gets the toss. He's going to get to about the 40-ish. So I'm going to say second and 4. Cousins in shotgun formation. For an open man. Oh, he gets wrapped up by Deshaun Williams. He gets one more sack before this game's over. At this point, the Carolina defense just trying to play for pride. They know this game is done. Throw is for Addison to his right. And he gets the first down into Carolina territory. They maybe got 1 or 2 more plays left in him before this game's over. Cousins in shotgun. First and 10. Throw is to his right for Addison, who leaps up and he catches it. He's not going to get the score, but it does not matter. The Vikings win this one 31-13. They will go to 3-0. Carolina going to drop to 2-1. Both of these teams, well, they tried their hardest, but Minnesota was just too good for them. Like we said, they go to take on Kansas City in Minnesota next week. Whereas the Panthers, they have to head to Detroit against a hungry Lions team who's had enough of being the NFC North's punching bag. But the Vikings technically have the NFC North lead right now at 3-0. Reminder to tune in on Sunday for our Tecmo Rewind for Week 4. And of course, join us next Thursday for our Game of the Week between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. For all of us here at SVGN, the Sports Video Game Network, I am Joe signing off saying good night, everybody!